Om Sai Ram, welcome to Living Spiritually, the story of Mrs. Gokhale. Baba never fasted, and nor did he allow others to do so. The mind of the faster is never at ease, so how then could he or she attain his Paramatma? God is not attained on an empty stomach, for the soul has to be appeased. If there is no moisture and nutrition of food in the stomach, with what eye should we see God? With what tongue should we describe His greatness? And with what ears should we hear the same? In short, when all our organs get their proper nutrition and are sound, we can practice devotion and other sadhanas. Sadhanas are the spiritual means to attain God. Therefore, neither fasting nor overeating is good. Moderation in diet is really wholesome, both for the body and the mind. Mrs. Gokhale came to Shirdi with an introductory letter from Mrs. Kashibai Kanitkar, she a devotee of Baba, to Dada Kelkar. She came to Baba determined to sit at Baba's feet and observe a 3-day fast. The previous day, Baba said to Dada Kelkar that he would not allow his children to starve during the holy days, and that if they had to starve, why was he there? The next day, when the woman went with Dada Kelkar and sat at Baba's feet, Baba at once said to her, "What is the necessity of fasting? Go to Dada house, prepare the dish of Puran Polis, and feed his children and yourself." Mrs. Kelkar was then in her menses, and there was nobody to cook in Dada Bhatt's house. So Baba's advice was very timely. So Mrs. Gokhale had to go to Dada Bhatt's house and prepare the dish as directed. She cooked that day and fed everyone. What a good story, and how beautiful its import, isn't it? Another story, Baba's Sircar, that is true boss. Baba once told a story of his boyhood, which was as follows. When I was a youngster, I was in search of bread and went to Beancow, where I got work doing embroidery. I worked hard and spared no pains to do my work well. The employer was very pleased with me. 3 other boys had worked there before me. The first got 50 rupees, the second 100 rupees, and the third 150 rupees, and I was given twice the sum of their amounts, 600 rupees. After noticing my extraordinary skill, the employer loved me, praised me, and honored me with a full dress, a turban for my head, and a dress. I kept this dress intact. I did not use it right away. I thought that what a man might give does not last long, and it is always imperfect. But what God gives lasts till the end of time. No other gift from any man can be compared to his. My Lord says, "Take, take," but everybody comes to me and says, "Give, give." Nobody attends carefully to the meaning of what I say. My Lord's treasury, or spiritual wealth, is full, it is overflowing. He says, "Dig it out and take away the wealth in cartloads." The skill of my fakir, the leela of my Bhagavan, and the aptitude of my Sircar are quite unique. And what about me? My body will mix with the earth and my breath with the air. This time won't come again. I go somewhere and sit somewhere, and the hard Maya troubles me greatly, and yet I still always feel anxious for my devotees. He who does anything spiritually will reap its fruit, and he who remembers these words of mine will get invaluable happiness. Om Sai Ram, Om Satchidananda Sadguru, Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai.